Okay, an FM2128. For some reason, I'm comfortable with this guy much more than the other guy. I'd rather play a FIDE master with a rating about the same as mine, bit lower. I feel I'm playing a normal person, and I bet you his other ratings are more consistent. His 1 minute, it's not that high, but it's not that low. It's 1875. Okay. Let's try and play Dragon, I think. Dragon was quite exciting the other day. Aha, he's avoiding sharp stuff. He's going to position the outplay me. I'll try and provoke a weakness on the diagonal. Put the bishop back to d7 after. Ah, that looks a bit passive. I can stop h3 here. I'll do that. I'm going to stop h3. So knight c6. I've driven the knight back. f3 would still weaken that diagonal. Okay, surely I'm about equal now. Put the queen over here, back in the centre. I'm not asking for e5 yet. Okay, queen's protected. Play for maybe e6 and d5 would be a way to play this. That avoids bishop h6. I can move things. So e6 and d5. Play e6 and d5, or just knight e5. It actually hits f3 and threatens knight c4. So it looks like a little blunder actually, rook d1. And a blunder's part of the fun of the game. So knight c4. Okay, he's protecting both. Unless knight c4 is still a bit of a menacing threat. b5. Right, if I take here and he takes with, say, the knight, then maybe I can aim for e6 and d5 later. If he takes with the pawn, well, at least my bishop is on that diagonal. So I'm going to take this, because knight c4, I'm unleashing that bishop on the diagonal. So knight c4, what would he do? He doesn't want to lose his dart square bishop, surely. If I play knight c4, there's no major tactical disaster, I hope. Ah, right. I can get a pawn actually. Knight takes b2. Allow him to take the bishops. Is taking the pawn significant? Maybe. His queen can't come to the diagonal just yet. I can't see anything else apart from grabbing the pawn. Rook b1, then I have like knight a4. I can try and use that c3 square. I'm going to be greedy. I hope I'm not going to be punished. I don't think I deserve to be punished that much because of this weakness of the diagonal. He's created a few weaknesses. The knight on d5 is good though. If he gets his queen on that diagonal. Okay. So knight c4 goes back to the centre. Eyes e5. e5 square, so it takes queen takes d6 might be possible, because that diagonal is always a resource now for me, that weakened diagonal with f3. So I'm threatening maybe actually takes, unless there's no major discovered attack on the queen. There's no queen e5, so maybe I'm threatening takes. Speak of takes, I'm threatening takes. I'm going to take because there's no queen e5. Okay, so I can take the knight on d5 now. I'm also threatening queen d4 and queen a1 actually, if he's not careful. That might be an improvement over rook c8 to play queen d4. Although he just plays king g2, it wouldn't be that much of an improvement. So, okay. But f5 here, rook e5, queen d4 is an improvement, winning the rook. Because I don't think rook e7 is going to make me. Or is it? f5 takes queen d4. King moves, queen a1, rook e7. I'm on the diagonal still. So king h8. Is he mating me there? I can't see it. So I'm going to try and win that rook. I'm hoping it's not mating me. There might be a decoy anyway with rook d2 if needed. So this is the question: am I getting mated with king h8? The queen's on that diagonal. He can't block the diagonal just yet. So say he moves. It's getting scary. It is getting scary. But I might have rook c2s and queen f1s if needed. I think king h8. I've got 1 minute 51 to think about this. King h8. Okay, say rook takes b7. I'm going to have to play this move. I think rook e8 actually. I think just rook e8. Just stop the queen from using e7. If the rook moves, takes b7 for queen e7. He will be threatening h7 as well as the g7 square, but g7's covered. But if I play rook e8, how is the queen coordinating the rook? Key question. Also, it has to defend that. If I take there, king there, check. King's going to go there, but then rook h2, king g5, rook h... I don't know if that's going to be a mating thing over there. So I'm a rook up after that tactic. So FM Alga, Effie Ataman. It's got a website. Okay. Okay, so rook c2 now is on with the idea of queen. Rook c2, let's calculate this. I don't like calculation. King h3, queen f1, king h4, rook h2. I think I'm going to get mated if I carry on like that. Isn't there a simpler approach here? Do I need to get my queen over there? I don't like that. Maybe the rook d4 over here is going to be useful. So check, king h4, check, queen over there, check, queen. Oh, I don't know. Queen h6. I'm gonna run out of time working this out. Oh dear, oh dear. I can't work this out. Check, rook h5. Go back for a check over here. King f7. Oh, let's just I don't know. I want to get the queens off. Oh, I'm going to get mated, aren't I? His king's going to come back. I think I need to keep... Oh, there's queen c4 check. Simple. Just get the queens off. 30 seconds I can do that. Okay, I'll get the mating net with the king. So h6 or king h6 just to join my king in for the mating net of my opponent, hopefully not me. So 24 seconds. If I tie that pawn down, takes actually rook h3 is mating. So how does he defend g3? 22 seconds to defend g3. So g4 I just take. I think I've got him with the king not being sort of mated by his king. 20 seconds. Is he going to give it? I'll go on. No. Yes, yes, he resigned. Oh, that cheers me up after the last two. So I thought I'd equalised here. Then I thought I was better here. Nabbing a pawn was a bit risky, but it comes back to the centre with a vengeance after knight c4. Then there was this tactic because the a1 rook is en prise, and then I have to fend off these threats. But I just couldn't calculate this. Check, king g5. The king's really coming in with danger. So check, king here, and then I'm in trouble. You know, check, king f7. And it looks like big trouble. The actual king will be stopping these two squares, and he'd have a threat of rook e8. I'd be losing, potentially. So being able to see this queen c4, I think, is important, just to get the queens off. Comments or questions on YouTube, and if you haven't subscribed to the KingsCrusher channel, please do. I'll put a link maybe somewhere as well. Thanks very much.